Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel for all pocket watch enthusiasts. Today I present the Ingersoll Yankee. When we talk about watches that changed the way the world perceives time, few models have a history as striking as the Ingersoll Yankee. Today, we explore the origin, evolution, and impact of this small mechanical icon, which became a symbol of industrialization and the democratization of time. At the end of the 19th century, the United States was going through a major transformation. Mass production was gaining strength, new technologies appeared every day, and for the first time, objects that were once considered luxury items began reaching the hands of ordinary people. It was in this environment that brothers Robert and Charles Ingersoll created a company with a simple but ambitious vision: make watches affordable for everyone. Before the Ingersoll brothers, owning a pocket watch was a clear sign of status. These pieces were expensive, hand-assembled, and out of reach for most people. The brothers wanted the opposite. They aimed to create a cheap, standardized watch produced in large quantities. It wasn't just a product, it was a revolution in how people measured time. In 1896, this idea materialized in the model that would become the company's most famous, the Ingersoll Yankee. Sold for just $1, roughly a day's wage for a factory worker, it quickly became known as the dollar watch. The message was simple: anyone should be able to carry a reliable watch. And the idea worked far better than the brothers imagined. On the outside, the watch had a straightforward yet durable design. A nickel-plated metal case protected a clear dial with large numerals and simple hands. Nothing was ornamental, everything served a purpose. This functional minimalism made the model sturdy and practical, ideal for workers, travelers, and soldiers who needed a reliable tool in their daily lives. Popularity grew fast, crossing social boundaries. Within a few years, millions of units were sold. Period advertisements often described the Ingersoll Yankee as the watch every American should own, and that wasn't far from reality. The Yankee spread to factories, stores, farms, schools, and even the battlefield. During World War I, the Yankee became one of the watches carried by American soldiers who needed something reliable and inexpensive. Many accounts mention that recruits considered it an essential personal item. The simplicity of the movement also made repairs easier, even under harsh conditions. Culturally, the Yankee also made an impact. It became associated with notable public figures, including President Theodore Roosevelt, who was once described in the press as the Ingersoll Man after being seen with one of the brand's watches. This type of attention helped reinforce the idea that the watch was not just cheap, it was dependable. But the Yankees' influence extended far beyond sales. It changed how people interacted with time. Before it became widespread, keeping track of the hours was something tied to formal settings or urban environments. With the Yankee, anyone could carry time in their pocket. This transformed routines and even the concept of punctuality in areas where public clocks were rare. Time became personal, portable, and accessible. For many workers, especially those paid by the hour, a personal watch was a significant advantage. It allowed them to manage their schedules, travel, and commitments more effectively. The Yankee was literally a tool of autonomy. Production numbers soon reached remarkable levels. At its peak, the Ingersoll Company was selling millions of watches per year. The Yankee became the best-selling watch in history at the time, and many specialists consider it the first truly global American timepiece. However, success did not last forever. After World War I, the company faced financial difficulties. Rapid expansion, combined with the post-war economic downturn, put the Ingersoll business in a vulnerable position. In 1922, the American branch was purchased by the Waterbury Clock Company, which would later become Timex. Production continued, but the Yankee never again reached the prominence it had achieved in its early decades. Still, the legacy remained. The Yankee proved that watchmaking could be industrial, accessible, and efficient without sacrificing reliability. It paved the way for the affordable wristwatches that would dominate the market in the decades that followed. Today, finding an Ingersoll Yankee in good condition is an opportunity to observe one of the milestones of watchmaking history. For collectors, its value extends beyond the physical object. It represents a time of major technological and social change. It is a piece that symbolizes a turning point in how humanity organized its relationship with time. Looking at its simple, ingenious mechanism reveals the brilliance behind late 19th century industrial design. Every gear, every bridge, every wheel reflects the pursuit of maximum efficiency at minimum cost. It is a watch that showed the world that quality and affordability could coexist, and that time, once a privilege for the few, could finally be within reach for everyone. The Ingersoll Yankee is not just a watch. It is a symbol of innovation, industrial boldness, and cultural transformation. A small object that left a significant mark on the history of modern timekeeping. And more than a century after its release, it remains a clear example of how watchmaking can directly shape the daily lives of people. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching until the end. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos. See you soon.